Hi, Maureen Muldoon, and we are on lesson 22. What I see is a form of vengeance. And today's idea accurately describes the way anyone who holds attack thoughts in his mind must see the world. What I see is a form of vengeance. So this is the way we see the world if we hold attack thoughts. If we think that something is against us, we have to hold ourselves away and defend against it. But what we don't remember is that the only thing that's here is God's love. So it's as if we're holding our good and our God at arm's length. So having projected his anger onto the world, he sees vengeance about to strike him. His own attack is thus perceived as self-defense. It's an insane dance that we do with fear. This becomes an increasingly vicious circle until he's willing to change how he sees. That's all we have to do is change how we see. We don't have to change anything else, just how we see. We get to choose again. This becomes an increasingly vicious cycle until he's willing to change how he sees. Otherwise, thoughts of attack and counterattack will preoccupy him and people his world. What peace of mind is possible to him? So if you continue on with this vicious cycle of, defend and provoke and attack and accuse and defend and provoke and attack and accuse, that's the kind of world you're investing in, and that's the kind of world that you're going to be experiencing and seeing. Now, if the only way you can heal that is by actually just changing your thoughts. I no longer am invested in seeing a world of brokenness. The lesson goes on to say that it's from this form of fantasy that you want to escape. Sound good? Yes. Is it not joyous news to hear that it's not real? Is it not happy discovery to find that you can escape? You made what you would destroy, everything you hate and would attack and kill. All that you fear does not exist. So it's just like that line, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. Look at the world about you at least 5 times today for at least a minute each time. As your eyes move slowly from one object to another, from one body to another, say, I see only the perishable. I see nothing that will last. What I see is not real. What I see is a form of vengeance. At the end of each practice period, ask yourself, is this the world I really want to see? The answer is surely obvious. So, what that basically means is that when we look around about us, like, hold on one second. Here's just happens to be 3 things on my coffee table, okay? So I look at this thing of marbles, and I go, okay, this thing of marbles is not real. It's it's made in the sands of time. It's threatenable. It can break. It can be destroyed. This thing of pencils is not real. It's pencils. Somebody will use them up, and they'll be gone forever. If it lists this thing of dice, they live in the sands of time, and they're not real. They're just like everything else that I see, this body, this place, this people, this thing. I've given it special meaning. Oh, this is my marble, and that's his marble, and I have to defend my marble. It's crazy. Or, I love this body, and I don't love that body. Or, I love, this is my special pencil, and this is my special pencil, and I love it more than I love all the rest of these pencils. These are just nothing pencils, but this one's special. So this lesson shows us how we start to defend and we measure out our love. It's so ridiculous. We measure out our love, and we call things special and unspecial, and we put certain things on a pedestal, and sometimes we put ourselves on a pedestal, and the only thing that can happen from that state of insanity is that things will fall off the pedestal, and things will fall apart, and pencils will be used all the way till they're nothing, and my heart will be broken because now the pencil's gone. But that's only because I've given things in this world special meaning, and behind all of this is the peace of God. So do I want to give up all of this nothingness for God, for just the peace of God? And in A Course in Miracles, it says we're surrendering nothing for everything. So I can still have my marbles, and I can still have all of my pencils, but I don't have to put them between me and God. I don't have to build a special altar to them. In this marble, I see God. In this pencil, I see God. I see the infinite nature of God. And though the form will change and shift and change again because we lived on the sands of time, beyond what all of that is the truth of God, and that's what I want to invest in today. So if I just look around my world and say, oh, I see a vengeful world, why is this so? It's because I've created these little altars that I'd rather devote my time to than devote my time to God. But if I look at these little altars and I say, all of this is just a symbol of God's love for me, then I no longer see a vicious world or a vengeful world. I see a world of love. And that's what we want to invest in today. All right, so practice makes perfect, and perfect includes everything. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.
It's just another